Huh? Mutable. In the dict key comma value pair, all values of key are immutable. Values of value mutable. I can change the value of value by using value of key. All those things I said. Two types of dictionaries are there. One is called empty dictionary. One more is a non-empty dictionary. Empty dictionary, how do you create? Empty dictionary, how do you create? By using empty curly braces. Empty curly braces. D1 is equal to like that. Print of D1, comma type of D1, type of D1, len of D1, which is going to be called what? 0. 0. Don't think that this is a set. This is called what? Dict. Dict. So already set in the last session. So D1 is equal to 1 colon Python, 1 colon Python, 2 colon C, and 3 colon C plus plus, 3 colon C plus plus, 4 colon Java. Okay. And print of D1 type len of D1 is called what? 4. This is called what? Non-empty dictionary. Non-empty dictionary. So already you know this kind of things. This is empty dictionary. This is non-empty dictionary. Right. Now I'm going to tell you from where I stopped it. Now I'm going to continue. So in how many places I can develop my Python program? 3 places. What is the first one? Python command prompt, Python IDLE shell, Python real-time IDs. Okay. This is known as what? Python command prompt. How many building blocks are there in Python? 6. What is the first one? Literal. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Literal. All literal stored in objects. Every object behind who is there? Class. To perform the operation on the literals and objects, we use functions. Functions are part of what? Modules. Modules are part of what? Good. Learning Python is nothing but learning about the modules. This is the flow. Okay. Remember. Good. So done well. Now I'm going to tell you how to add the data to the dictionary. How to add the data to the empty dictionary. So I'm going to create. Dear students, this is called what dictionary created. You see D1. len of D1 is called what? 0. So now I'm going to add the data to the dictionary. I'm going to add the data to the dictionary. How do I add the data to the dictionary? To the empty dictionary I want to add. How do you add the data to the list? No, before, because I want to gain some good impression on you. How do I add the data to the list? First, how do I add the data to the list? I want to get some good impression on you. That's why I'm asking. Don't see, don't see the chart box. Up and off. Already over, no? Should have. How do I add the data to the set? Add. How do I add the data to the list? Up and off. One more way is also there. What is that? Insert off. Insert off. You need to spell out. Okay. Good. So online students doing well. Good. Keep it up. Now I will go to L1 dot what? Append is a function for list. Add is a function for set. Now how do I add the data to the dictionary? For that there is a syntax students. What is the syntax ma? You look at dict obj of square bracket, take a key, take a dict obj of take your own key. For example, I want to take ranking and languages. One is the ranking, one is the key, and the language is called what? Python. So one I will write in the place of what? Key. And a value I will write in the place of what? Value. So here I will write it value. This is a syntax for adding the data to the dictionary. Tell me, how do I add the data? D1 of 1. D1 of 1 is equal to Python. D1 of 1 is equal to Python. What is the 1? Key. What is the Python? Very good. Next, D1 of 2. D1 of 2 is equal to what? C. What is the 2? Key. What is the C? Very good. D1 of 3 is equal to C++. What is the C++? What is the 3? Very good. D1 of 4 is equal to D1 of 4 is equal to Java. What is the Java here? Value. What is the 4? Right. How many values I added to D1? 4. What is the length of D1? Very good. Good. So, see students, this is my data. Is the dictionary maintains insertion order or not? Yes. What is this now? Dictionary data. What is the class name? Dictor class name. So what is the 1, 2, 3, 4 are called? Values of key. Yesterday I said, no, don't call it as a keys. What is that? Once if I say how to remember like anything. Values of key. What is the Python, C, C++, Java? Beautiful. Beautiful. So now I will go to, this is called adding the data. So this is becoming len of D1. How many entries are there? 4. So to the non-empty dictionary also I can add the data. So how do I add the data in general? D1 of dictionary object of something like 6, 5 is equal to DSA. DSA. So now it is going to be added. DSA added or not? What is the len of D1? 5. Now I want to go for updating this Java. Update this Java. Can I change the Java ranking here? So this is called ranking is a key value. I'm changing something like this. So I will write it here. Come on, how do you add it? D1 of 4 is equal to something like C sharp dot net. I'm writing. So this is not taken as a inserted entry. These are all taken as what? Inserted entry. Why? When I started the first one, D1 does not contain 1 as a key now. So it is added as a inserted entry. When I taken the second one, already what is present in D1, 1 colon Python is available. When I am adding D1 of 2, this is added to this D1 and D1 does not contain the 2. So it is taken as which entry? Inserted entry, inserted entry. This also which one? Inserted. This is also called inserted. When you come to this D1 of 5 also what? Inserted. But when you come to this D1 of 4, it is not an inserted entry. Why? Already there is a 4 is a key is available or not. To that 4, existing value Java is replaced with C sharp.net. Print D1, print D1. So what is the length? What is the length? 5 only. So is it updated or not? It is updated. Are you able to follow? Yes, yesterday I said to you D1 of 4, D1 of 4, it will give you the value called C sharp.net. So I am adding the data to that. I am modifying the data to that. I am getting the data from the dictionary. Are you able to get it? Very good. So online students, is this concept is clear, mom? Is this concept is clear how to add the data? Now I said I will open something because yesterday I started some half of the thing explained, 70% I explained, and today I'm going to show you the remaining part. When I come to this place, dict data type, there is a concept of dict data type. Please look at the dict data type. So I'm how going to have it. Please read out carefully, understand this properly. Come on. The purpose of dict category data type is that to store the data in the form of key comma value pair in single object. The dict data type, the data type in dict category is dict. Here dict is one of the predefined class treated as a dict category. To store the data in the form of key comma value pair in dict object, we use the symbolic notation called curly braces and key comma value separated by comma. Syntax. Dict obj is equal to curly brace open key 1 colon value 1 key 2 colon value 2 so on key n colon value n close. Here key 1, key 2, key n are called values of key and they must be unique. Here value 1, value 2, value n are called values of value and they may or may not be unique. An object of dict maintains insertion order. Are you following that? Right. So next On the object of dict, we cannot perform indexing and slicing. Why? Because values of key itself act as indices. Do you know that? So no 0, no 1, 2, 3 like that. Yesterday I said, what are acting as indices? Again, same mistake. How many times you will, boys, how many times you will commit the same mistake? Are you small kids or what? What they are? How many times you will commit the same mistake, students? You fall down, I make you to stand up. You fall down, I will make you to stand up. Again and again falling down. What is the use? Spell out last and final. Remember, students. Next, another one. An object of dict belongs to mutable because we are able to update the value of value by passing existing value of key. Super. In key comma value, values of key are immutable and values of value are mutable. Do you know? Yesterday's class, I said this example. D1 is equal to 10 colon 1.5 10 colon 1.6, 10 colon 2.5, and 10 colon 6.7. Did you remember this? Is it valid or invalid? Very good, valid. What is the D1? How many values are there in D1? 1 or 4? Sure. Yes. What is the length of it? 1. So it is considering which value? Latest value. Do you know that? Very good. So remember, students. Okay, come on. Next, continue. With respect to class, dict class, we can create two types of dict objects. They are empty dict, non-empty dict. Empty dict. An empty dict is one which does not contain any key comma value and whose length is 0. Syntax number 1. Dict_obj is equal to like this. You can also create dict_obj is equal to dict of, like a tuple of, set of, list of, like that. This also you can use it. See, students, once you learn one data type perfectly, other data types are dead easy. Are you following me? So LEN of D1 students. Got it. Understood? Yes. Next, what is the next? Non-empty dict. A non-empty dict is one which contains key comma value and whose length greater than 0. Dict obj is equal to key 1 colon value 1, key 2 colon value 2, key n colon value n. Next, beautiful thing. Syntax for adding key comma value to empty or non-empty dict object. Important. So dict obj of key 1 is equal to value 1, key 2 is equal to value 2, so on key n is equal to value n. Here key 1, key 2, key n are called values of key and they must be unique. Here value 1, value 2, value n are also called values of value and they may or may not be unique. This is the concept and then example followed by. Do you know this? This is called a numerical values are there. Numerical values with strings, completely strings are there. So name of the language and then scientist names and then printed here. Here we are having something like that. I'm passing D1 of 0 by thinking that 0 is an index for this pair and you got which error? Here error. D1 of 10, D1 of 40 and I'm retrieving this data or not? Yes, yesterday covered already. Next, one more thing, D1 of 10 plus 2.2. It is also covered 2.2. Are you able to follow? Now, look at that. I'm going to take this data. I'm going to take this data, observe it, print of D1. As you know already, D1 of 10 is called what? 1.2. Today, 10 is your account number. Already 1.2 lakhs is there. You want to add 2.2, 2.2 lakhs you want to add. So 2.2 plus 1.2 will become what? 3.4. So how do you do that? Please update the value of D1 of 10. So how do you do? D1 of 10 is equal to D1 of 10. D1 of 10 will substitute what? Here, D1 of 10 will substitute what? 1.2 plus what? 3.2. 3.2 or 3.2. What is the happening here? D1 of 10 is how much? plus what are you adding? So that will be placed in 10. That will be placed in 10. Is it 4.4 or not? Yes. Clear up? Yes. Easy. Easy. Once you are getting into the subjectal path, it is becoming easy. D1 of 40 plus 1.3, you are getting modified. At which address? Same address. Same address. Go to the same place, 10, 10, 10 multiple times per key. Very important this is. Most important students. Most important point this is. Most important point. Because you will get this, you come across multiple times in interview rounds. Is it valid or invalid? The people who knows little Python, they think that keys are same name, key is containing same time. They will feel that it is an error, as you said yesterday. Then error, latest one will consider. Very good. Good. This is called what creation? Empty. Also, which creation? Empty. This is called what? Non-empty. Next, D1 of. Is it going to be called adding the data to dictionary or not? Which entry? Inserted entry. Very good. Next, this is also called which entry? Inserted entry. This is my data. Come on. D1 of 100. Do you have 100 here? Yes. 15.5. The 10.2 is modified with what? 15.5, which is considered as what? Modified entry. So this is 15.5 is done. This is called the concept of what? Dictive, which is completed. Yesterday started, today done. Understood? Right. So are you perfect in dicted data type? How do you organize the key comma value pair in Python? Which data type you will use? Dicted data type. How do you organize multiple values of same type, different type, all the types, unique duplicates with a mutability? List. Unique and duplicates with a mutability. List. How do I add multiple values of same type, different type, all the types with the unique values with the mutability and immutability? Set. With a completely immutability, frozen set. I'm continuing the previous question. Continuing the previous question with what? Immutability. What is that? Frozen set. I want to store multiple values of same type, different type, all the types, uniques, and duplicates with immutability. Tuple. So what is the tuple in short sentence which you can impress the interviewer? Tuple is equal to immutable ordered collection of elements. What is the list to impress the interviewer? Mutable ordered collection of elements. Set mutable and immutable collection of unique elements. Unique unordered elements. Yes, very good. Unique unordered elements. What is the frozen set is equal to? It is one of the immutable, unordered, unique collection of elements. Range. It is one of the object which allows us to store sequence of numerical integer values either in forward direction or backward direction by maintaining equal interval of value. Right? All those things that answers you need to have impressive answers you need to say. All those things I shown you or not? Very good. So this is done, students. Now I'm entering into next concept. I'm going to continue, students. What are the next concept now? Can anybody can expect it? Can anybody can expect it? Come on. Predefined functions. Predefined functions in which object? Dictor. Predefined functions in dictor. Very important again. So many number of things I said. So many numbers. So many number of functions I said. And in throughout my entire Python, I'll tell you more than 1,000 above functions. In C language, what you learn? In college, what you learn? Printf, printf, scanf, scanf. Next, sqrt, sqrt. Next is called strlen, strlen. Still, you are not saying that. strcmp. Next, str cat, strcpy. str, cpy. These functions only you learn. And this is not known to 50% of the people. They know only this one. They know only this one. And maximum you take some more thing. They learned only this much. But up to here, you learned how many functions in my class? You take daily pen and paper and you add the functions. Once the Python is over, only module 1 is completed, 1000 above functions you will complete. NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib is over, some more 1000 functions will be over. 2000 functions, you know. You are almost equal to top level MNC company programmer, 5 years, 6 years programmer, equivalent knowledge you will get it. That is the credibility of this class. So read well, maintain your rapport with the subject. Understand? Very good. Let me move to that. This is what is your talent. Why? You are talented, but the teacher is very important to shape your career. Am I correct? So that's why in my class, you please learn everything. So be systematic student in my class. Outside what you are, I'm not bothering. But inside of my class, if you step in, I want to make you perfect as long as you are with me. So I'm going to start with what are the predefined functions and dictive. So I will be starting now. So we know that what type of operations we can perform. We know that on the object of dictive, we can perform we can we can perform the following operations. We can perform the following operations. Perform the following operations. What are those? Number one, number two, number three, number four. Anybody can say? Anybody can say? Come on. Add, update, good, good. Sit down. Good. Up to that it is good. Now I can say we can add the data to whom. So I will write it. We can we can add we can add the data. Here I'm add we can add the we can add the key comma value pair to which object? Dict object. Dict object. We just now I completed the empty dictionary is created. We added the data or not? Yes. Next, we can we can update. We can update or what? Modify the value by passing the value of key by passing the value of key by passing the existing value of key. 1.2 was there. I made it as 3.4, 4.4 or not? Is it not called update? Very good. Next, come on, come on, come on. Next, we can we can extract, we can obtain, or what? Extract the value by passing value of what? Key. Value of key. That's all. Three operations you can do. Number one, we can extract the value of value. In our example, if I show you, this is called what? D1 of 10. I am extracting or not? This is one operation. Second operation is what? We are modifying. Earlier it is 1.2. I am updating. I am updating the value by adding that. That is called a 2.2 plus something. Next, the most important thing is that is the second operation. Third operation is what? Inserted entry. Of course, this modified entry, I don't want to write as the fourth entry. I already said to you how to modify. So I don't want to go for. Already this is a modified entry only now. This is called a modified entry only. So on dict object, we can perform how many operations? 3. So that you have already observed. Number one is we can extract the value of value by passing the value of key. We can update or modify the value of value by passing the existing value of key. We can add the key comma value pair to the dict object. These are the things we got it. Already done. Along with the above operations, above operations, we can perform, we can perform additional operations, additional operations, additional operations by using very, very important predefined functions, predefined functions present in, present in which object? Dict object, dict object. They are one by one. I will write it. One by one, I will explain. Now I will write it. What are those functions? Now I will tell you. Students, try to follow me. Here I am going to write it. In this case, first function I will start with. And before that, I would like to write some rough work for you. Some rough work I am going to write it. So carefully follow now. So I'm going to take up here the function number one. So function number two, function number three, function number four, like that multiple functions I will start writing so that it can increase. Number one function is called what you know, students? Clear. What is the function name? Clear. You can easily say, what is the use of clear? To remove all the elements. To remove all the elements. Next, I'm going to write it. Pop off. You know that also. Pop off item. Pop off item. This is called a pop off item. Next is called fourth is called what? Copy of. That also you know. Wherever copy is coming, that is called what copy? Very good. Good. How many types of copy techniques? What are those? Shala copy. Good. Nice. Good. Keep it up. So number five, I'm going to take it. Get off. Get function. Something new functions for you. New functions for you. On dict students, so many questions will come. Now got a separate questions today. What are the questions companies are asking? What are the companies are asking? I have these questions. You see, code challenges two. Code challenges two. These are the questions I'm having now. So code challenges one. Code challenges one. So here I'm going to write it. In this case, you see, come out of that. I'm waiting for to post it. This is called a dictionary question. Student, so sorry, 110 onwards, all these questions are coming up to 137. Almost 27 questions are there or not? If you do that, you can do everything. All these things I will tell in the class. So like that, you need to do so many things you need to do. For everything, coding challenges required. So you'll become a challenged student. Like academics over the night buttifying, next day writing academic exam, what you will get it? You should become an intelligent first. How to become an intelligent? By doing these challenges, code challenges. To do the challenges, you have to learn the subject so deep. Then only you will become expert. Next, I will go to one more function called keys. Spell out keys. Keys of. Next, seventh function is called what you know, values of. Eighth function is called what you know, items of. Ninth function is there, you know, update of. There is a 10th function is also there, student. Set default and a function. What is that function? Set default. I am not telling that. I am not telling now. I'll tell you in the further. I am not telling that because it's not a correct time to tell you about the set default. In every batch, I'll tell you separately for you. Is it clear? Very good. Clear off, pop off, I will go to. So how can I say that my sir is teaching everything or not? Come on. Help of, dict off. Please come on now, students. Dict class present in which module? So built-ins is which module? Default module, which is imported to every Python program. Okay, dict class. So now I'm going to come to this place, students. And don't worry, this double underscore, 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 all these things. How it is using, I will tell you. Because that we are not using directly in our code. How that functions are internally used by non-double underscore functions. Non-double underscore functions are very important for you. Now, start reading from here. Clear. Copy of. See, what is that? Shala copy. Next, get off. Next, items of. Next, keys of. Next, pop off. Next, 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 next. Right, except this. Everything written around like that. So once you learn everything, let it give any coding challenge, no problem. I will do everything because I'm learning every function. Correct? So after I explain, if you don't prepare, what can I do, students? What can I do? Can I do anything? No, no. You have to put your efforts or not? Yes. So I will move to the further. So first function is clear. Okay. Now don't make much time because I want to make it a little faster because you already know about the clear function. So tell me syntax, please. Come on. Syntax is dict obj dot clear off. Dict obj dot clear off. Okay. This I'll write the description immediately. This function is used for this function is used for removing all the elements. Is used for removing all the elements. Removing all the elements, all the key comma value pairs from which object? Dict object. Dict object. Okay. If we call this function, if we call this function on what? Empty dict object, then we get space or none as result. Because already we learned in our which place? List time, set time, all those places we learned it. Very good. Now I'm going to give you example, students. Look at that. Already you know this. Let me ask the questions because this concepts you know already. So here I will write it. See, d1 is equal to this is my data. This is my data. Print of d1 students. d1 len of d1. So d1 dot what here clear of len of d1 is called what? 0. 0. Now I'm going to say print of d1 dot what? Clear of. You'll get what? None. So without print, I'm going to get it. Here I'm getting nothing. No value, space only will be coming. So I will carry this. So examples. So here you got a none. Here you got a none. And another way, this is an important. So this is called what? Space. Space as result. Space as result. Clear? Very good. Students, last one more question I want to ask you. Can you answer it? Yes. So print of dot clear off. Dot clear off. First of all, what is the symbolic notation? Dicta, seta, dictive, dictive. A dot clear. What is the answer? Come on. None. None. So మీకు ఎలా తెలుసు that is a dicta or something అని type of I am writing like this. I am writing like this. It is called what? Dicta. How do you know this another one? Set off. I already said to you. No confusion at all. Are you following the difference? Very good. So students, now I wrote it. One more question I am writing. Dict off dot what? Clear off. What is an answer? None. So I will give you this answer in this place as what? Some different example I want to give you. Some different example I am giving. So last one, this example I will keep it at one side. And this is for note point. This is for note point. For what and how you can recognize whether it is a dict or set. Okay, na? For your idea purpose. For our idea. Okay, is it clear? Right. Online students, is it clear, ma? If you don't respond properly, I will not send you the notes. Notes I will stop. Okay, good. Now you are saying good boys and girls. Now good. Everybody is good. Now I will go to the next. What is the function is over? Clear. Clear is over. Next function is pop off. Okay. So pop off. So already you have a knowledge on pop. We used in how many places? Two places. One is in list. One more is in set. Set pop removes arbitrary element. That is a great word. Arbitrary. Arbitrary means specific or random. Random. Pop function in a list we can remove based on last element. You can also remove based on index. So once you look at pop, complete knowledge should come into my brain. That is called good student coding aspects. Very good. Now here you see students how syntax is dictobj dot dictobj dot pop of what key pop of key. So what is happening because of that? One expected. This function is used for in the list. We used index or not? In dict, what is an index? That is a syntax. Key, value of key. That is the correct word. Value of key. Okay. This function is used for removing key comma value pair, key comma value pair by passing existing value of key, existing value of key, existing value of key, existing value of key. And this function removes key comma value pair. So this is done. If the value of key, if the value of key does not exist, then we get very good. That's all. We get what error? Key error, key error. Are you able to follow now? Yes. So example students, examples I'm going to take it. So now this function is used for removing key comma value pair by passing the value of key comma value pair and returns returns value of value by removing the two. I mean to say, you see that if you see that example, you can understand my meaning of the sentence. This is my data. Print of D1 ma print of D1 print of D1 D1 dot D1 dot pop of 10 pop of 10. What is happening? 10 is there or not there? Then so 10 is 10 no 1.2 removed, and while removing it will return the value. It will return the value and it will show the value to you. That is showing that which value removed, and print D1 that both of them removed. Key comma value removed or not? Simple. You take your mobile contact list. One of the person contact I want to remove. What you will do? Contact list open, select that name, press that and delete button, click it. Once you click on that, name is removed plus number also removed. Understood? Like that pop function works. Understand? Huh? Very good. Next, D1 of 30. D1 of 30. What is that? 1.2. Key error. Okay, that is not there. 30. That is there or not there? Yes. Print of what? D1. Next, 40. What is that value? 3.7. And also removed or not? Yes. So anyhow, you got the value error also now? Yes. So coming to this place back, here I am writing it. So keep the error here. So got the data. Which error? Key error. Because these errors are very important in the class. Got it. Last question. I am asking last question. Answer my question. Everybody. Dot pop of 10. Come on. Why key error? Empty dictionary. It is an empty dictionary now. Do you have any 10 inside? No. Which error? Okay. Dict of pop off. Dict of pop of 10. Also key error. This is little more technically strong. So this is shortcut questions. Like that you will come across students these questions. So here I'm getting it. This is my data students. Got it. This is related to which question, which function? Mop off. Very good. Online students. Up to here, is it clear? Is it clear? Respond. Very good. Good. So next pop item off. Pop item off I'm taking. Okay. Pop item off. This pop item off syntax will be like this. So dictobj dot pop item of. What this function will do? It can't take any key comma value pair, student. Nothing. This function removes. This function is used for removing last key comma value pair. This function is used for removing the last key comma value pair. Last, like a pop function in the list. You use it for removing last key comma value pair from which object? Dict object. Dict object. Pop off without any argument in list. Removes the last one or not? Like that, this also removes. Now I'd like to ask a question. If we call this function, if we call this function, if we call this function, if we call this function on which object? Empty dict object. Empty. No nice. Don't make nice. If we call this function on empty dict object, then we get, come on, we get none. Very good. Who said none? Raise hand. Good. Raise. Raise your hand. Good. He also said. You also said. Right? Raise your hand. You also raise your hand. Wrong answer. So key error. Which error? Key error. Key error. So I want to go for this one. Examples I will go. Examples I will go. So here I am going to take up. Now I'll take it. This is my dictionary data. Dictionary data. Print of D1 and D1 dot pop item of. D1 dot pop item of. Which one is removed? Last one. Next again pop item of. Which one? Last. Print of the pop item of. What is the value? 20. Last. D1 of. Next remove. What is that? Light. Last. Nothing is there na. Now you call pop item. What is the value returning? What is the value returning? Key error. As people expect a none. No. So it is called what? Key error. Why? How can I understand? Pop is giving what? Key error na. Pop item also will give you what? Key error. So remember this type of explanation I gave you in the pop of list time I gave you. But you forget. If you forget my explanation, a very serious consequences will come. Every explanation of mine is containing the technical expertism in the subject. That you should not forget. So here you got the key error. Got it up? Right, last and final. So I'm going to take up print of or something like this, something like that, dict of, pop item of. What is an answer? What is that? What is an answer? Key error. Why key error? Dict is called what? Empty. Dict is called empty. Okay, very good. So go to the next one. Same thing. I'm writing here. Got it. So here, got this data. So got this data. So clear up? Very good. So now I'm going for which function? Copy function. So how many ways are there to remove the values from dictionary? How many ways are there to remove the values from dictionary? 3 ways. Muddu, 3 ways. Number 1, clear off. Number 2, pop of key. Pop of key. Syntax over, na? Syntax over means what to tell pop of a pop of key. Then try to increase your vocabulary day by day. Pop of key, pop of a. Next, another one. How many ways are there to remove the data? Number 1, clear off. Pop of key. Pop off. Pop off. Pop off means no more, no pop item off. Understood? Very good. Right. Bhavya. Good. Good girl. So Shanteshwar, Gnaneshwar. Good. Now I will go to copy off. So tell me, who is that? Del operator. Del operator is for removing total dict object. My question is, how many ways are there to remove the elements of dict? Only 3 ways. Only 3 ways. Clear off, pop off key, pop item of. Del operator, if you say, del operator removes physical memory space also, but I want the structure to be remain same. If you use del, it is removing completely dict object memory space also. Question to answer. Okay, na? Very good. So, Arika, understood ma? Now I will go to the copy function. So, nothing is there to explain about the copy function. Already you know. What are the syntax? Please tell me. What is the syntax? Dicto bj2 is equal to dicto bj1 dot copy of. Come on. This function, this function is used for copying the content of what? Dicto bj1 into dicto bj2 in the bracket implements what? Very good. Implements what copy? Beautiful. So now I'm going to enter into the examples. Now I'm going to take it examples. Already you know. So now I'm going to take up. So here you take it. This is my D1. This is my D1. Take this data like this. Print of D1. Print of D1. And what? ID of D1. Now I'm going to take it. D2 is equal to D1 dot what? Copy of. Which copy this is? Shallow copy. This is the one question compulsory will come in interview on copy techniques. D2 comma D2 comma type of D2 comma ID of D2. Initial content is same. Memory addresses are different and modifications are independent. Independent. D1 of 10 is equal to 11.5. D2 of 20 is equal to some 17.5. Print D1, print D1, D1, print D2, whose modifications 11.5 not coming here, 17.5 not coming here. Modifications are independent. Which copy this is? Shallow copy. Can I do deep copy on the dict object? Yes. How do you do deep copy? D2 is equal, D3 is equal to D1. D3 is equal to CZ. D3 is equal to D1. Which copy this is? Your shallow copy చెప్పేది బయట పడేస్తా తీసుకపోయి. What is that? Deep copy. Deep copy. When I throw it out, municipality people are ready with van and all. So print D3. Print D3. So D3, type of D3. D3, here D3. So D3 and D1 is containing same or not? Yes. So if I do the changes with the D1, if I do the changes with the D1 of 10 is equal to 0.5, 0.5, print D1, print D3, print D3. Is it reflected to each other or not? Yes. D3 of what? 30 is equal to 1.5. It is called a modified entry, inserted entry. Inserted entry, print of D1, is it containing or not? I added through D3, but D1 contains. D3 also you see, is the both modifications are reflected to each other? Yes, modifications are dependent. So complete part is done. So I'll keep it here in our example. So done. So one is called a shallow copy. One more is called what? Deep copy. So got this mechanism. So D1 data I will carry. D1 data I will take off. Okay. So students completed deep copy and shallow copy. Okay. Something new functions for you. Very important students, this one. Let me go for what is the use of dict functions. What is the use of dict function? In real time, if you go to that, you need to write the coding. You need to write the coding. Remember, if you go to the top companies, product-based companies, they will ask you, write a Python program which will implement quicksort algorithm, quicksort, or heap sort algorithm, or index sort algorithm, or hash-based sorting algorithm, or they will ask you selection sort. Will you really do? We cannot. Why? Why? Because in data structures and algorithms, they did not explain algorithms for you. They did not implement it in the languages. So immediately you are not you cannot expect the product based companies with 18 LPA, 25 LPA, 40 LPA. You cannot expect it because our previous training was not targeted to the product based, and this training is service based companies. So if you go to the service based companies, they will give you some set of data. That is the data set they will give. Data set, maybe Spring data, maybe some names, maybe some numbers. They will ask you, sort this data. What you will do? That entire data set, what they are having, I will represent in where list, or I will represent in where tuple, right? And I will apply which function? Sort function. If you don't know this sort function also, sort of, LST dot sort of, reverse is equal to false, reverse is equal to true, just a sort of. If you don't know this function also, service-based company also job will not be coming. And you think of your C language. C language, you don't know any functions. Libraries, you don't know. Will you get any job in service-based company? No service-based, no product-based. What is the next job? Home. Home services. Home service-based company is your final destination. The problems will come. That's why first you target with good service based companies. When you gain 5 to 6 years experience, you will understand the total in and out story of software development. You can target to the big companies. So if you don't read well, if you don't practice well, you cannot achieve the goal what you are expecting. Because every parent dream is their son and daughters want to become software engineer. Software engineer. That dream, if you want to fulfill, it is there in your hands. I am giving my subject the best. How can you say it is the best? I said already multiple times. You search in every internet, YouTube, anywhere else you can search. Even in tutorials also you can search and have a comparison, and you can rate our notes and my explanation. That gives you the subject grip, what you are getting it. Understand? Sleeping or understanding? Sleeping. Sleeping. Sometimes sleeping, sometimes understanding. Pillar beside. No? Listening properly. Stand up once. Which function I am discussing now? Get previous what function I completed? Previous function. What is the get before previous function? Huh? Papa. Papa. Copy. What copy function will do? It implements shallow copy. Shallow copy now. You need to say complete sentence. So sit down. What is my advice? Don't tell full forms. Don't speak one word answer. Don't speak one word answer. Don't tell full forms. Speak what? Complete sentence. These are the two things. Number one, don't speak one word answer. Don't speak full forms. You keep in mind, then you can become good student. Come to get function. So let's start with get start with. Let's go to this is my dictionary student. This is my dictionary data. This is my dictionary data. Assume that these are all called account numbers and they were balances. If we go to the bank to find out your balance, what that clerk will ask, bank clerk will ask, what is your account number? So you will tell your account number. You will tell your account number. To know your balance, you are telling your account number, right? This account number, you are passing to which function? Get. Bank dot what function? Get of the account number. It will return the balance or not, students? It will return what? Balance. So print of what I will say? Balance. So if this account number is going to be not there, if it is not there, you will get which error? Come on. Hmm? Key error. Raise your hands. Who said that? You said? No, you said I think so. Hey, you said no? Who said? Good. So who said key error? Right answer. Who said that? Wrong answer. So when I said right answer, he said I like that. So it is a wrong answer. Okay, good. Now I appreciate. If key is not there, so far which error? Key error. But in this case, if they enter wrong account number, no balance will be displayed. No balance will be displayed. No balance displayed means no value present in balance. If no value present in balance, it is called what? None. 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 If a student don't know anything, I call that student as which student? None student. None student. If a student don't know anything, he is called what? None. None. Who is that none? He is a none, we say. None means what? You don't know anything. Is a none. English also we use none. None means what? Don't know anything. Don't know anything. Come on. Come on, students. Print of D1. Print of D1. This is the one. Value is equal to D1 dot. Value is equal to. Here I am writing value is equal to D1 dot get off what? 10. D1 dot get off 10. What is the value? Come on, Ma. Huh? Yes, 1.2. 1.2. Are you able to get it? So next, I say 20. I say 20. What is that value? Huh? Very good. Understood? Good. Now I will ask you one more question. I'll say next 200. What is the value? None. No value. Important. So how can I know that value present or not? How can I know that value present or not for the key? If the value not equal to none, then there is a value. If the value is equal to none, there is no value for the key. Not getting. I will ask a question to you. If you answer me, do you have the value or not? If you don't answer, do you have the value? That is called what? None. If the value which is coming after that is not equal to none, there is a value. If the value is none, then there is no value. Are you following me? Yes. So please observe one more kind of small example. Small example. S1 is D1 is equal to or D2 is equal to students. I am writing here TS colon HYD. TS colon HYD. Next I am writing something like MH is equal to Mumbai. Mumbai. Next is called Karnataka is equal to Bangalore. Bangalore. Next is called what Tamil Nadu is equal to like what is this Chennai? Like this I wrote it. Okay. So now I will go to print of what is that? D2 comma type of D2. So D2 comma type of what? D2. D2. So I'm writing it. Is it clear? Done. Now students, I want to find the capital. I want to find the capital. Cap is equal to D1 dot get of TS. T of T1 D1 dot get of TS. What is the value? CA cap. It is called what? D1 or D2 or D2. 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 This is called what? D2. By mistake, I used what? D1. D1 does not contain what? TS. D2 dot get of TS. Print of cap. What is the answer? H by D. D2 or D1 MH. I am writing MH. What is that? So what is the value of this? Come on, Mumbai. Next, I will go to what? AP. AP. None. Because no capital so far. No capital so far. Are you following this? Right. So, no capital so far. Because politics is going on everywhere. So now coming to the point back, you are understanding the significance. So I'll go to syntax here. What is that? Value is equal to dicto bj dot what? Get off key. Dicto bj of get off key. This function important. This function is used for obtaining the value of value. Obtaining the value of value by passing the value of key. By passing the value of key by passing the value of key. If key does not exist, if the value of key does not exist, does not exist, then we get none as a result. None as a result. That I will go for example here. Examples. So I'm writing it. So students, this is an example, got it, ma? This is an example, got it. Now students, I used a get function here. Can you tell me another syntax which is already explained for you in the class? Get is one function. Already I explained one more also. Or one more syntax also explained for you. Come on. Go, sir, Jordan. This one you observe it. D1 of what? 10 also gives you 1.2 or not? D1 of 10. This is nothing but what? Another syntax to get the value of value or not? Yes. So, Bhavya, good girl. Bhavya, good girl. And then Soil, good boy. Hanok. Hanok is also good boy. Chandrakala, good boy. Harika, good girl. So, all were all answered good boys and girls. Now, coming to this place, here I am writing, go to the place, observe. Now I am writing this one, D2 of something like KAR, Karnataka. What is that value? Yeah, it is called what? Bangalore. Next, I will write it here. Say TM, say TM, say TM. What is that TM? Chennai. Are you following? Next, I will write AP, AP. What is an answer? None. D2 of AP. It is none, no. It is giving you what error? Key error. Key error. Already none Radu, Mudu. So already said you last class. If we go to that, you got which error? Which error you got it? Key error. Last class only completed. For everything, don't single like a same song, okay? You need to change your tune and everything. If you sing a same song all the times, problem. Already explained now last class. So why are you saying wrong, students? So that will give you which error? Key error. So come to the point back. Here I will write it. Alternative syntax example. So this I wrote it. Because of this AP is not there. You are getting which error? Error. Here I will write it. Come on. Dicto bj of key. Dicto bj of key. This syntax also. This is syntax also used for obtaining value of value. This is syntax is also used for obtaining value of value by passing the value of key. If the value of key, if the value of key does not exist, then we get key error. So did you understand the difference between previous syntax and this one? As far as this is concerned, functionality, both of them are same. But in the case of key does not exist, you will get none as result. Here, what is the result? Key error. So please remember, నేను ఇక్కడ రాస్తాను most important అని. Most important. In my programming, most of the time this function will come. And that time you will forget. I know, because I'm seeing from 16, 15 years plus onwards. I said not today, I said people will forget. And you will also forget. I know that. Will you forget? No, you will remember. Okay, I will check. I will check you. No doubt in that. That time I'll ask you. You said like that, Ani. So sixth one I am going to tell. That's why my advice is read the Python notes daily from features of Python to every up-to-date notes you read. Daily you need to read. From where? Features of Python to up-to-date notes. Who will compile the Python program? Huh? Wrong, na? Very good. Who said that? Python interpreter. Good boy. Who said that? Good. Stand up. Give the claps. Because everybody said wrong. Boys in the back. Problem, huh? Good student. Everybody said PVM. But you people did not say anything. Lazy look, mother rakam. Good boy. Sit down. Already, I said you. What is the best example for your lazy students? Best example, you see features of Python, a beautiful diagrammatic representation. I said, you see, this is the like this. This is the diagram. Diagram there or not? Explained or not explained? Explained. What is this is called? Source code. Source code submitted to whom? Python interpreter. Line by line conversion. Generating the bytecode. PVM. PVM comes to where? Interpretation comes to what? Who will compile the Python program? Line by line compilation is called what? Who will do the interpretation? Like that. Already explained or not? What is the definition of PVM? Something you are saying. PVM is a program present in Python software which reads line by line of bytecode converted into machine understandable code. And that machine understandable code understandable by OS and processor and gives result. You ask any outsider who is roaming on the roadside, what is PVM? Python virtual machine. Waste load. వాడికి ఏమి రాదు వాడికి. Whoever says full form, they are the top quality waste person. Waste లో మొదటి రకం వాడు. Is equal to waste candidate. Anybody says full form, any faculty says full form, don't join there. That is a simple indication for you. Is it clear? Very good. So please remember all the definitions. If you don't remember, you are only the loser. Right. Online students. Now I will move to the further. Now I'll go to the further. Now, students, what is the next function? Keys. Let's go to the next function called keys. Syntax I am talking about it. Sir, because of this keys function, if you carefully, thoroughly look at that, you will understand. Expect it, what it will give you. Keys function will give you what? Will extract what from that? Values of, very good. That's all. That's all. You know, students, when you read very thoroughly daily, by looking at that, you can understand the subject also. Like a chat GPT. Chat GPT trained with lots of data. When you give your own data, which was already trained previously, it can understand very easily. That is called a LLM. Like an LLM, you need to work. Again, full form you are saying. ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను. You are saying large language model, you are saying. No? Right. I heard of that. It's like a full form. Okay. Now you should be like an LLM. You should be like a PVM. You need to learn like that. Full forms don't tell. So when you read the subject so thoroughly, by seeing the functions only, you can understand. Keys will give you what? Values of key. Values of key. That I'm going to keep it into the variable name. So now I will write it. This function is used for obtaining values of what? Key. Values of key. Keys కాదు. Values of key. Spell out key. Values of key. And placed those values. Placed those values. Placed those values in where? Variable name. Variable name. That is called LHS variable name. I mean to say LHS variable name. Here I will write it. LHS variable name. Every variable name in Python is what? And whose type is? Whose type is? Every variable in Python is what? Object. Daily you are saying now, students, literals, objects, classes, like that. Whose type is? Class. Whose type is? Class. Dict underscore keys. Dict underscore keys. It is the name of the class. Important. Dict underscore keys. Dict is one class. Dict underscore keys also one more class because it contains only values of key. Values of key. Okay. Look at the example. So examples now. Very powerful. So now I'm going to come to this place now. Come to, this is my data. This is my data. Here, print of D1, print of D1. Okay, KS is equal to, come on, D1 dot what? Keys. D1 dot keys function will get what? 10, 20, 30, 40, kept in where? KS. Okay, print KS comma type of KS. Type of KS. KS will print what? 10, 20, 30, 40. And the type of KS is what? Dict underscore keys. ఇలా ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది 10, 20, 30, 40 and this is dict underscore keys, like that it will print, and the class is called what? Dict underscore keys. Full dict underscore keys will print. Look at, so dict underscore keys of these values and the class name is dict underscore keys. So if we come to my interview, I will ask you what is the dict underscore keys contains. I'll directly ask you that very technical question. What it contains? Values of key. By using which function you will get that? Keys function. So I'll ask too much technical question. No big companies will ask small questions. They will ask you so tremendous questions which you can't understand if you don't read the notes. That's why more practice gives you very easy to get the job. Once you neglect, like your BTech, life will be over. So come to the point back one more time. Now I want to print this data. How do you print this data? For K in where? KS. Print of what? K. Print of what? K. Print of K. Are you able to get it now? In another way, you can also get it. In place of KS, what you can do, ma? D1 dot, come on, keys. D1 dot keys will give you what? D1 dot keys will give you a 10, 20, 30, 40. For keyword will take the first value or not? Print it. Second value, print it. Third value, print it. Fourth value, print it. Is it continued or not? Yes. Like this also it will be done, students. So did you understand this coding part? Yes. Sometimes, yes. Okay. You got the key. I want to get the value of value also, student. I want to get along with that. Value also I want to get it, ma. How do you get the value of key? Come on. Huh? Come on, ma. No. Already key I got it. Now I want to get the value I want to get it. Come on. D1 dot. D1 of. Very good. D1 of K. Like that you need to write. D1 of K. It will be coming like that or not? Yes. Already K is there. K I am printing. I want to print the value of K also. One more way is what? One more way is what? D1 dot get off K. D1 dot get off K. Just now completed. Am I getting or not? Yes. Because once you start thinking like that, why are you not intelligent? You tell me. Is it other students knows? They don't know. If you want to cross check, you one day you after the class you have a survey. You take any Python student, you stop them, ask these questions. What is you'll say dictionary. No doubt in that. Next functions you ask, they don't know. Because you don't know, na? Before my class, you don't know. So are they good students than you? No. Before my class, do you know all these things? No. Then you are coming to know. Then they are like you, only outsiders. Now, why I am telling all these things for you? Because everything is business is going on outside about the education. That part you realize and make it good hard working by yourself. This is one example. So are you ready to understand little complicated things also now? Okay, start. Now, girls, are you following, ma? Boys in the all the students in online, are you able to follow me? Can I go little bigger one? Okay. Now I'm going to take it, students. Now I'm going to take out like this. Be careful, mom. For K, for state in D dot keys. Observe. State in, what is this is called? Dictive. No hurry. Understand. What is that part which is highlighted? Dictive. Dot what? So, what is the first state is coming? TS. Okay. Print of what? State. Slowly I will explain. Is the states are coming or not? That means I am not preserving anywhere else this data. D2 is equal to, I am not writing D2 dot keys. I am not writing. Directly I am writing it. Is it understandable? Very good. Now students, I want to get capitals also I want to get with the same syntax. No hurry at all. Think wisely and answer my question. States are coming now. Now I want to get capitals also. There is no hurry at all. Comma, arrow. What to do? Comma. Here you need to tell the very intelligent statement. No problem. You raise your hand and tell. Raise your hand and tell. Tell me. Tell me. Dot keys of state. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? What is the dot? Before the dot, you need to have what object? Okay. Because it is not academic. Academic, I will give 50 marks, 50% marks I'll give. If it is 8 marks question, I'll give 4 marks. But industry, 4 marks, 3 marks will not be there. Either 100 by 100 or 0 marks. Either 100 by 100 or 0 marks. Error is coming 0 marks. Output is coming 100 marks. Before the dot, what I will write? Is function present in which object? Dict object. Understand? Take his sentence and dot before what must be there? Sit down. Dot before what must be there? Dict. Do you have any dict named D1, D2 like that? No. But it is a dict or not? This is the dictor. This is the dictor. You need to copy and I will place before the dot. Beautiful. And I will write it. I will write it here. I will write what? Get off. Beautiful. What the state is coming first? TS. Dot get off TS. Before that, what is required? Dictionary required or not? What is the TS value? HYD will be printed. So see the answer. Getting or not? One more way. One more way. I say what? See, square bracket. Another syntax, students. Another syntax, ma. See that. Output. Got it or not? This type of examples you prefer. Small things you don't learn it. Start thinking in your brain. How to become an intelligent. This type of coding you like it. Don't prefer normal one. Prefer once you learn good, you enter into higher levels. Understand? So online students. So now I am going to take up this data. So I'll keep it here. This is the function called what? Got it. This is for the function called what? Keys. Now I got this value also. Clear? Come on. Yes. Shall I move forward? Yes. Online students, are you okay? Is it understandable by everybody? No. Good. Now I will move to the further. Next function is called what? Values. Next function is values. Okay, don't take my help. You only tell me what it gives. Yes, values of value. Stored in where? Left side variable or not? Yes, what is the left side variable type? Object. What is the type of that object? Earlier dict underscore keys kada. Now it is called dict underscore. Ante. Simple. Get that feel. So it is called what here? Values. Okay. Values. Used for obtaining values of value by and place those elements and place, not placed. Place those elements. Place those elements in where? LHS variable whose type is what? Dict underscore. Very good. Example. Easy. Examples I'm going to take it. So done. So I'm going to enter into this. Okay, students. Go to the place. Now I'm taking easy one first. D1. This is the one. Print of D1 ma. Print of D1. Vs is equal to D1 dot what? Values. Print of what? Vs comma type of Vs. Same. Values are coming. Whose type is what? Dict underscore values. Come on, students, how to print? For V in where? Vs. Print the V. First value, second value, like that. You can print the same thing. In place of Vs, what I can write now? Come on. D1 dot values. Can I write D1 dot values or not? Yes. So you are getting the same output or not? Yes. In other way around, you can take this complete dictionary. You can take this complete dictionary. You can write it. Print off this one. So here you see, this is the data we got it. Are you following this? So similarly, I can write it for V. So I'll get this kind of thing. I will write it. Please look at that. For caps. For what? Caps. Capitals are nothing but values, na? I will write it. Come on. What is this? Values of. So you can get only caps. And don't ask me, sir, by using caps, can I get the data? Not possible. Because you can get value of value by passing value of key only. Value of value is not useful to you to get the value of key. I think you are following me. So got it. This is related to the concept of what? Come on, sit properly. Are you railway passenger or what? Huh? Railway passenger. Huh? So coming to the point back, here I am going to write it like this. Is it clear? Huh? Values of values, we got it. Next, I will go to the another function. What is that? Items of. That is also very beautiful logic is there behind that. Ready? Will you understand? Okay. Tell me, syntax. Keys will give you what? Keys function will give you values of key in dict underscore keys object. Values function gives values of value in dict underscore values object. Similarly, dict underscore items gives you key comma value pairs in dict underscore items class object. So under dict class, dict underscore keys, dict underscore values, dict underscore items. Simple. Dict underscore keys will contain only values of key. Dict underscore values contains values of value. Dict underscore items contains key comma value pairs. Key comma value pair. How they are available? Under dict underscore items. In the form of what? Tuples of list. Tuples of list. List in list. Tuple in tuple. Tuple in list. List in tuple. Why I said that? To understand these complicated answers. Look at that. So here LHS variable name is equal to dict obj dot items of. items of. I'll bring my answer, students. It will give you used for obtaining, 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 come on, key comma value pair, key comma value pair, and place those key comma value pairs, place those values in LHS variable name and whose type is dict underscore items, items. Sir, example. Now I'm going to show you. Examples I'm going to give you. Will you understand my examples? Right. Let's go to the slowly. First basic example. Let me cover the basic example. Okay. Print of what? D1. Print of what? D1. ITS and items. Okay. Items or key values. Key values. KVS. Key values. D1 dot what? Items of. చూడండి. Print of KVS comma type of KVS. Please look at D1, D1, print of this ID of this, then this one, print of what? Print of KVS comma what? Type of KVS. Type of KVS. Okay. Now you see, students, this is called what? Dict underscore items is called what? Class. KVS is an object of what? Dict underscore items. How they are available? What is this now? Tuple. This is called a tuple. This is called a tuple. This is called a tuple. Why tuple? Why tuple? When I am retrieving the data, always coming the data in the form of what? Tuples. Tuples. Now that tuple is enclosed within where? List. That complete together is taken as what? Dict underscore items. So I want to get it what first? Get the first tuple, get the second tuple, get the third tuple, get the fourth tuple. Okay, can I get that? Yes. How I will get it? For KV in where? KVS. 1 KV, 1 key comma value tuple, 1 key comma value tuple. That is there in where? KV. Print of what? KV, KV, comma what? Type of KV. What is the type of KV? Tuple, tuple. Are you getting it? Very good. Now, be careful. Now, that K, this is called a tuple. What is the index of 10? 0. What is the index of 1.2? 1. Because my sir said already, when tuple is containing two values, the tuple memory management is what? 10, 1.2. This 10 is 0 index. This is first index or not? To print that value like a key comma value pair, to print that value like a key comma value pair, I say, come on, KV of 0. KV of 0 will give you what? Generally, value of key, comma. What is the next? Comma. KV of what? 1. So it will give you the value like this. Are you getting? Yes. Sir, one more way of getting like this, I'm going to take up. This is a KVS. One more way, please be careful. See, when I say KV, when I say KVS, which value is coming? 10, 1.2 is coming or not? Stored in where? KV. Today, first time you are seeing, you are writing K comma V, you are writing. K comma V. I'm telling to PVM, I don't want both the values in tuple. Give me separate. Give me separate. Give me separate. What is that separator? KV. KVS. What is coming? What is coming? 10 no 1.2. That 10 1.2, I am storing 10 in where? 1.2 in where? Separately I am holding. And print the data. Print the data. Come on, print. K comma. Come on. V. I am writing V. So I'm getting the same answer. Are you able to follow this K comma V? Very, very important. Online students, are you there? Is it clear, mark? K comma V? No more confusion. So go to the place, So I will continue. Let's go to little complicated. This is the one. Same example. In other way around. In other way around. Go. Now I'm going to take off. Clear. So I'll say, okay, continue. K comma V in, what is that? D1 dot directly, what is that? Items. Can I write like directly like that? D1 dot items. D1 dot items will bring you what? Tuples of list. What I'm taking first tuple. In the first tuple, first value. What is that called? Key. Storing in K. Value. Stored in where? V. Second value in the tuple stored in where? V. For first tuple over. Second tuple also first value stored in K. Second value in the second tuple stored in V. Third tuple key stored in K. Value stored in V. So that will be continued until all the tuples are over. So K comma, what is this? V. Are you able to follow? Yes. This is also one more mechanism. Any difficulty? No more, no more difficulty, not at all. So here, this is another one. Carry your dictionary. Now I will take it. One more thing now. So last and final, I hope you already know that I will carry. So students, please observe it. So I'm going to take up here. Where is that? So I'll come to this place. I will get it. This data. Look at. So I'm going to write it what now? Come on, students. Items of tuples of list. What is coming? State comma cap. State comma capital. What I will do? State comma arrow comma what? Capital. Capital. Because of that, what is prepared? It is prepared. It is prepared. TS comma HYD. HYD. Next, MH comma Mumbai. MH comma Mumbai. Like that. Multiple tuples are coming or not? Items prepared this one. But for loop will do what? Take TS in where? State. HYD in where? Cap. After that is over. Next, what is happening? MH in where? State. MUM in where? Cap. That will be printed for all the tuples repeated. So got it. Okay, now suppose you want to write state cap only one variable. Only one variable. That time I'll write what? State cap of 0, state cap of 0. Next, state cap of 1, state cap of 1 now. State cap of 1 now. So it is available. Are you getting it now? So online students, are you there? Is it clear for all the members? Right, done. Got it. That's perfect. So we got the function called what? Right. This is done. Update function. Time is over, students. In tomorrow class, I will tell you. It is easy, not a difficult. Not a difficult. I'll post the example. You will definitely understand. Did you 1 minute? Do you know set time? I said update. Do you remember set time update? What it will do? Merging. Here also two dictionary objects will be merged together. If unique values are there, all of them will be merged. If duplicate values are there, recent value replaces the previous value. I'll post it. You go through it. Tomorrow I will explain again. This I will explain tomorrow. But while I'm posting, I'll keep the answer and I will post it. Tomorrow I will explain. With that, what is completed tomorrow? Dict is predefined functions over. I will go to what? Combinations I'll do. Tomorrow, most difficult class. Most difficult class. That is a complex dictionaries I'm talking. So far, what is happening? One key, one value. One key, one value. Tomorrow, for one key contains more number of values. Like mid marks. Mid marks contains only one mid marks, a group of mid values. Like semester marks, only one marks, only one mark, a group of marks. So like that. So I'm going to take it tomorrow. Dict key list data type as a value. So I'm talking about 16 combinations tomorrow. Munde చూపిస్తాను ఒకసారి మీకు. Beginning only I will show you. Otherwise, you will try to sleep in some hostel or somewhere. You will try to sleep in somewhere else or the other. Beginning only I will show you. Combinations I will tell you. 16 combinations I am telling tomorrow. 16 combinations. What is that? What we are learning tomorrow? Next, 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 and other things already you learned. These things you learn. Tomorrow you are learning dict indict, list indict, tuple indict, set indict. That is the four. Next, next, next. So how many you are learning tomorrow? Seven. Seven, huh? Yes, seven. So you are learning. Already you learned how many? Nine. Totally 16 combinations. That are very important, very popular examples. So tomorrow very complicated issue is dict indict. If you read and come, then only you will follow. Otherwise, you cannot follow. Tomorrow you will just watch it. You can't speak. Well, that much complicated tomorrow. Only good students only come tomorrow. I want to see who are good in the class tomorrow. Only good students. Only reading students only come. Don't not reading students don't come to the class. Okay. Thank you. Carry on. All the best. Online students, tomorrow I'll go for this concept. Don't miss it. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, any doubts are there? Raise your hands. Harika.
Sir, actually, I was going through the string concepts just for in Google, just learning through that, and I came across the set string concept, which
Mama,
we
1 minute, Mama, 1 minute. I'm not getting you. Just a some sound is coming. Can you tell me now?
no, sir, there is a concept called F string in the Python, right?
F,
F string,
F string.
yeah.
What is the use of that?
No, sir, I